Manifesto.
Just actually wait. Don't cross your leg or lean forward.
Me?
Yeah, I'll fuck up her angle.
Cool.
Yeah.
Just sit here like this.
I just don't want your angle and fuck. You can fuck up his angle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just invisible footrest the
Just
entire
hand
interview.
in front the entire time.
Every time I answer the question, well, honestly, that's a great question. I was hoping you would ask
Damian
that.
Tomlinson, bro.
Oh, that's hilarious.
All right, kick us off, man.
We just want to know, how much is Puma paying you?
Not enough. TBH. Puma, holler at me.
Send that bag.
Absolutely.
Does it start with the hair or is the fit red, then the hair goes red?
The hair was the last piece. It's like
Interesting.
It's like the angel on the Christmas tree, right? So you got to go from the bottom up. It's the presents, and then it's the what else do you put on a tree? Tinsel. I have a cat, so I don't put anything on
skip
it.
right over like ornaments.
Yeah, just straight tinsel. My tree is just tinsel.
That's
Tinsel,
crazy.
and then the angel.
You have cats too?
Yes.
They be eating that shit.
Absolutely.
And then it just like comes out
in their poop
of their ass.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
I've heard the word tinsel 3 times and it was all just now.
Well, just don't look in the mirror. You don't want Tincel Man to come and get you.
That's hilarious.
Just jumps on it. She said,
Look,
don't prank me.
Don't scare me. Look, I'm black. If you start running, I'm gonna start running. I don't ask questions. That's just how it goes. Okay.
You've watched horror movies, right?
Yeah. Those two.
We're making it to the end of the movie.
High key. So let's make this interview a little quick. Just saying.
I'm dead.
Today won't be a horror movie. We're here at Manifesto. You're taking the stage. How excited are you to perform today?
Man, I'm so excited. This is such a special moment for the city. Like, Socrates is yo, listen. OG. And I just love seeing everybody get their flowers. And Manifesto's always been about the people, the community, and the culture, first and foremost. Never been about the bag, never been about the promotion or nothing. They've always been for the community from they started. And so being part of that and getting to be on the stage for that, and especially this year, hip hop turning 50, it means everything to me.
You're a part of that.
I can't believe it.
That's crazy.
How do you feel just like about being a hip hop artist in today's age? Like, I think like specifically as a woman, honestly, because I think we're seeing like women are running the game right now.
I hope you see it.
Yeah.
I hope you see it because I see it. But as a woman, when other people see it, then I'm like, all right, I really feel like it's a thing.
You guys making sure we see it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
We making sure. For sure.
Got you, bro. 50
Shout out
years
Meg.
in. What the fuck's
Meg,
going
call
on?
me. For real.
Years in.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
I want to ask too. You're part of a collective. I saw. Trippy, right?
Trippy.
It's a duo.
It is a duo.
I've been curious. So when you're in part of a duo, is it the same as like being in a relationship, like the dynamic?
Okay, I'm gonna speak in the relationship metaphor because I'm not in a
So
rap
plug
duo.
your ears.
Yeah. No, I need to.
Does someone do the laundry? Does someone do the dishes? Type deal. Like, how do you find that balance of like workflow?
This is hilarious because we actually are a couple. So
Get
it is
out.
literally everything you said. Someone does the laundry, someone just does the dishes, he does the production, then I do the writing, then we both write, then I try production, he says, no, do the dishes. And then we just continue that circle going around and around. It's great. It really is great.
Does it make making music easier or is it harder because now you got another brain to?
Yes.
Okay, both.
Yes.
Yeah, tight.
It's a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B.
Right.
Because when you're a solo artist and you have an issue, like you can write a song about it and people will be like, wow, that song's amazing. Like, what inspired it? But when you have an issue in a relationship and then you go to write the song and then he's there listening to the song, like, I feel like this might be about me, And then they're like, yeah, so you want to throw some harmonies on it? Like, it's not always so clean cut. So easy to be emotionally vulnerable when you're in that relationship. But like, shout outs to Trust. He's my guy. We can literally go through anything together and it just makes the music that much better.
Do you is there there's time and place for everything. So how do you split, the personal home life with the professional music side of things?
When somebody finds out, please let me know. It's so hard because we'll wake up and be like, oh, today's a beautiful day to like go to the beach and, do couple stuff. And then I'll be like, oh, but this grant is due tomorrow. Like, we should really sit down to this grant. And then we'll go for dinner afterwards. But we never really do make it to dinner.
This beat's not going to make itself, man.
No, that too. So it's like we always have to try to prioritize us, because even as a solo artist, self-care is everything. If you're not taking care of yourself, no one else is going to do that, right? Unless you have an amazing manager like I do. Maria is really the best because she'll be
Maria.
like, shout out Maria, you know.
Is this Maria?
That's Maria.
What up?
You know, she's like, did you eat today? Did you blink today? Like, you know, she's always making sure. But otherwise, it's very, very, very challenging. And we try to make space for each other too, because hey, who wants to be, you're in a relationship. Yeah, thank you. You know, you're in a relationship. Sometimes you want to be by yourself.
Facts.
Sometimes you're in a mood and you just want to have your time. And maybe those are the times when you have to hit the stage in 10 minutes. Right? Yeah. So we really do make the best of what we've got. And I think that's what makes the relationship work.
Do you have any new music coming out?
I do.
You want to tell us about it?
I have new music coming out.
She was looking at her. I thought you were looking at the camera.
I was. Oh,
What's
gosh.
the verdict?
Yeah.
Maria, can she say it?
Okay, word.
New music coming out. It'll be in fall, which is next month.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Here comes the anxiety. But yeah, I got a single coming out off of an album that's coming up.
Ooh.
Yeah, I guess that's happening.
What can we expect? What's it called?
Okay, so it's called Politics.
Ooh.
And it features, get this, Cadence Weapon.
That name is familiar.
Yeah, get familiar. Because Cadence Weapon is an amazing, amazing MC.
Where are they from?
Edmonton, I want to say.
Edmonton.
But they're here.
Okay.
They're based. They're here now. I think we took them over.
Okay.
Won them over.
Toronto took them.
But yeah. Well, I don't think it was Toronto. I think he might be Hamilton based.
So the Hammer, eh?
Yeah,
Steel
we're working on
City.
getting him a little further.
Oski wee wee, baby. I love it. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but
that's sick. So what's this? What can we expect from this album, Politics?
So the single's called Politics. The album, the working title is Dichotomy, and it's really just about us as a species. You know, we're very quick to put people into categories and boxes because it works for our brains. But we as people are very, very much diverse, right?
So I know what dichotomy means, and you know what dichotomy means, but
Yes.
some people don't.
Okay.
What does dichotomy mean?
Yeah, absolutely. So dichotomy can be the idea that everything is black and white, up and down, right or wrong, right? Or there can only be two sides to something. But we're so much more as people, you know? A lot of us compartmentalize because we have to. That's how we survive. But somebody on their worst day being the worst person doesn't mean that they're a horrible person through and through, right? Maybe they just had a really bad day.
And this album is gonna just tell that story, essentially.
Absolutely.
I'm excited.
I'm excited too.
I'm excited to hear that. That's an interesting, yeah. What's Politics gonna be like? What can we expect for the first single?
First single is just gonna be obviously it's produced by Trust, had to do it, and it's just gonna be a really fun, groovy song about the city. You know, how we function as artists, as people, how we get along and then don't get along. You know, it's the politics of the city. You know, we do what we need to do to get where we need to get, and then we forget. It's just what we do.
Interesting. I like that. I like that concept. It's cool to see, like, because it's easy to make tracks, but to put a whole album together that has this theme to it, it's different. You know what I mean? I feel like it's a lot more work than just making dope songs.
Oh my
it's gotta
gosh,
fit.
it is so much more work, and honestly, this might be the last album I do.
Retirement announcement?
Well, no, not so much. Just maybe singles until I die.
Okay. Why? You just don't like putting together concepts, or?
I feel like the amount of energy and effort that I put into this album over months and even years. Don't worry, Toronto Arts Council. I'm gonna put the album out, okay? Just give me some time. You know, you put out this project that you've slaved over and you've worked so hard for, and then somebody listens to it in 24 hours and then goes, "Here's my 24-hour review on this album that you took 6 million years to make."
Yeah.
And then everyone's like, "Oh, mid, make better music," and then you're just like, "You don't even listen to my music."
Yeah.
That too, but like, it's just a different climate. And I think releasing music really has to have a reciprocal advantage for you as an artist. And then don't even get me started on like stream my album so I can buy extra guac on my burrito. Like, you know, the monetary value of what I'm putting into this album versus what I'm being paid for.
Yeah.
You know what grinds my gears? That's what I sound like right now. I sound like Grandpa pHoenix rant time. But, you know, don't get me wrong. The art is great. I love the creation process. But I just want to feel like people still value music. So I'll put this out I'll see how it goes. And then, you know, we'll see what the reception is.
Yeah, it's very quick turnaround environment now with music. Like people are like, oh, that was a cool album, but on to the next. So it's like, why am I going to put so much time into something that...
So like, yeah, algorithmically and consumer driven now.
That too.
And if that's the case, just singles, you know what
Absolutely.
I mean? So I like that.
It's more sane. I feel like I can keep my sanity longer with singles.
Yeah.
And that's important.
Yeah, to me. To some people, not so much. But to me, I kind of like my sanity. Yeah.
All right, well, we'll wrap it up there. We'll let you enjoy the day. You're a celebrity today, man. It's
Oh
the
my
whole
gosh.
circuit
This
you're
is
doing.
your day.
I hope
they did
not.
this for you. All
What?
of this.
All
Yeah.
of this? Guys?
This whole festival.
What? I heard they were renaming it, but I didn't know it was this year.
Phoenix Stage.
The Phoenix Stage.
Phoenix Fest would be.
Oh.
That's fucking sick.
Live Nation,
Fest spelled
call
with
me.
a PH.
Yeah.
Woo!
Phoenix Fest.
Phoenix Fest. Guys, I gotta go. I have a really great idea you've never heard before. I gotta go work on by myself and take all the credit for it. So we should probably wrap
Yeah,
this.
let's wrap this up.
Yeah.
Let's wrap this up.
Thank you very much for stopping by.
Yeah,
Have a
of
great day
course.
today.
Thank you guys for having me.
No
It was
problem.
a pleasure.